Hi there, my name is Michael Neumann. I'm a Trent University alumni. I was LAC, and I was asked to speak to you about my honors thesis that I did last year in sociology. So I'm in the concurrent ed program, so I did my undergrad at Trent, and now I'm doing my Bachelor of Education at Queen's University. And my thesis was on gender and sexuality-based bullying in schools. So it started when I was in second year. I got really interested in a class, sociology of gender, and I started to critically examine gender and was looking everywhere around me and noticed all the theories I learned in class and how it was happening everywhere around me. So one particular instance that really sparked my interest for the thesis was I went to the library and there was a shelf books for boys and books for girls. And instantly I saw how the structure of a school is making it seem what it's normal for a boy to do and what it's normal for a girl to do. So the teacher told all the girls, you know what, you should totally go to the boys' shelf. You can read about, I don't know, fighting and driving and whatever the boys do. And she didn't say the same thing for the boys going to the girls' shelf. So one boy went to the girls' shelf and got a book, I think, called The Magical Kitten. And another kid said that he was gay. So I was really interested there in how the structure of a school can enforce bullying based on one's gender or their gender identity or gender expression. So in that class, I wrote an essay called on gender issues in schools. Got really interested in it. And I remember as I was writing, I was like, I want to continue this. I love this topic material, and I never felt such a passion about anything yet. And I knew that when I was in my fourth year, I heard about this thesis thing, and I was like, I don't know, maybe if I were to do one, I would totally want to do it on the subject. So that was all the way in second year. And I was really lucky because I developed a passion for those issues that are really early in my undergraduate career. So in third year, I started really thinking seriously about it, and I spoke to a couple of my professors about it, and the faculty of sociology was so encouraging about it. A bunch of professors spoke to me about it, wanted me to share my ideas with them, and they really, I heard it throughout my undergrad, through all my courses, everyone, you should do a thesis, you should do thesis, you should do a thesis. And when someone went up to them and said they wanted to do a thesis, they were so thrilled. So I was supervised by Professor Stephen Katz, and it was amazing having weekly meetings with him. So the way it worked is the May of third year, I had to submit a little page about what I wanted to do, and he agreed to be my thesis supervisor. And I met with him throughout the year around once or twice a week, and I emailed him all the time, and he was amazing. And it was so amazing at Trent. We're so lucky to have those, small class sizes. I always appreciate that. And a thesis was a whole new level to that. I got to meet with him. Sometimes we would just be in his office chatting for around 3 hours. So it was really great to develop those relationships with the professor. So with my thesis, I got to interview teachers and principals working in the core of the Pine Ridge District School Board. And it was really neat to get their different insights on bullying and gender sexualities in schools, which I never, you could read as much as you want about it, but it's a total different experience getting it from your own hands. And at the end of the day, having that big kind of book you made and taking all those theories you learned throughout your whole undergraduate degree and applying to it. The thesis was honestly the best decision I think I made in my undergrad. It was, like I said before, it was amazing to take all those experiences that you learned through all those years. Loved sociology. The only thing I found sometimes it was a bit too theoretical, but the thesis made it worth it because I took all those theories and really applied it. Even classes like classical sociology, I never thought I'd use any of those theories, but one person, for instance, Emil Durkheim, I took a bunch of his studies on suicide and applied it to bullying in schools. My Trent, Height of the Trent mug, great choice. And anyway, thesis was honestly one of the best opportunities I did. And right now I'm doing my Bachelor of Education, and I constantly find in the schools, I'm always noticing how boys and girls, how the school is reinforcing what it means to be them. For instance, today there was a PD day, and the school I'm at, they're giving Christmas presents to some of those kids, and they have toys for boys and for girls. And I want to speak to my teachers and principals and see how, what it means to be a boy. Boys don't naturally have specific toys they want to have, and neither does girls, and why it's a bit of a problem the way schools are saying what it means to be a boy and a girl. And I'm now, through my thesis, I'm really interested in doing grad school. So I'm hoping to continue that thesis, kind of little project I did, and really expand it. And that's all it for me, and I hope that you consider doing a thesis. If you have any questions, you can email me at mneumann2@tri.ca. That's mneumann2@tri.ca. Thank you. froze.